Places. You should never order dessert unless you like your sweets with a side of screams. We're about to embark on a culinary journey, but forget 5-star reviews. We're interested in 5-star hauntings. These are the stories of restaurants and cafes where every dish comes with a side of paranormal activity. Let's dig in. The Red Lion Inn, where every room has a boo. Nestled in the historic town of Stockbridge, Massachusetts, the Red Lion Inn seems charming enough. But beneath the surface of quaint New England charm lurks a history of restless spirits. Guests report flickering lights, disembodied footsteps, and full-bodied apparitions in colonial garb. Bartenders recount stories of glasses shattering inexplicably, as if moved by an unseen hand. Whatever the truth, one thing's for sure. A meal at the Red Lion Inn is a recipe for a haunting good time. The White Horse Tavern. Don't drink the punch. Seriously. Established in 1673. The White Horse Tavern in Newport, Rhode Island is practically swimming in history, and maybe a few ghosts. Patrons and staff alike have reported unsettling encounters with the resident spirits, including a former pirate who enjoys making his presence known by overturning chairs and slamming doors. Whether you're looking for a ghostly encounter or just a good meal and a stiff drink, the White Horse Tavern is the perfect place to raise a glass. The Stanley Hotel, REDRUM. REDRUM. The Stanley Hotel in Estes Park, Colorado. You might recognize it as the inspiration for Stephen King's The Shining, and let me tell you, this place is practically bursting at the seams with paranormal activity. Guests have reported disembodied laughter, phantom children playing, and ghostly piano sounds. Room 217 is said to be haunted by a former housekeeper who met an untimely end, and if you're really lucky, you might even catch a glimpse of F.O. Stanley, the hotel's original owner. The Pirate House. Dead men tell no tales, but this place sure does. Ahoy, mateys, and welcome to the Pirate House in Savannah, Georgia. This historic restaurant was once a popular hangout for sailors, pirates, and other colorful characters. Legend has it that the ghosts of pirates still roam the halls, searching for buried treasure or perhaps just a stiff drink. Guests and staff have reported seeing shadowy figures, hearing disembodied voices, and feeling unexplainable cold spots. The Catacombs Restaurant, where you can dine among the dead. Literally. Get ready for a truly unique dining experience at the Catacombs Restaurant in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Located beneath an old church, this eerie eatery is surrounded by the skeletal remains of thousands of bodies. Diners have reported feeling cold spots, hearing whispers, and seeing apparitions of former parishioners. If you're looking for a dining experience that's equal parts delicious and terrifying, the Catacombs Restaurant is the perfect place. The Grenadier, London. Mind the Gap and the ghosts. Tucked away on a quiet street in London, England. The Grenadier is a historic pub with a haunted past, once a favorite watering hole for soldiers. The pub is said to be haunted by the ghost of a former guardsman who met an untimely end. Guests and staff have reported seeing Cedric's apparition sitting in a corner booth, his ghostly eyes scanning the room. So, next time you're in London and looking for a pint and a paranormal encounter, head to the Grenadier. Step back in time at 1 If by land, 2 If by sea, a historic restaurant in New York City that once served as a secret meeting place for revolutionaries during the American Revolution. This iconic establishment is rumored to be haunted by the ghost of Aaron Burr, former Vice President of the United States. Guests and staff have reported feeling Burr's presence in the building, particularly in the upstairs room. Whether you're a history buff, a paranormal enthusiast, or just looking for a romantic evening out, 1 If by land, 2 If by sea is sure to provide a memorable experience. The Spaghetti Warehouse, where the pasta is cheap, are priced to move. Prepare for a heaping heap of normal activity at the Spaghetti Warehouse in Dallas, Texas. This popular chain restaurant, known for its affordable Italian fare and its spooky atmosphere, has become a hotspot for ghost hunters and curious diners alike. From shadowy figures, embodied voices, it seems that some of the former employees have clocked out for good. So, if you're in the mood for some spaghetti and a side of spooky, be sure to add the Spaghetti House to your list of must-visit hosted eateries. The Drovers Inn, Scottish hospitality. With a side of spectres, nestled in the heart of Scotland, the Drovers Inn has been welcoming weary travelers for centuries. This ancient inn is said to be one of the most haunted places in Scotland, with a long and storied history of paranormal activity. Guests have reported everything from disembodied footsteps and unexplained cold spots to full-bodied apparitions and objects moving on their own. One of the most well-known ghosts is that of Angus, a former cattle drover who met an untimely end at the inn. The Old Pink House. Southern charm and ghostly whispers. Prepare to be charmed and chilled to the bone at the Old Pink House in Savannah, Georgia. This elegant restaurant, housed in a historic 18th century mansion, is known for its delicious Southern cuisine and its resident ghosts. From the ghost of a heartbroken young woman to the playful spirit of a child, the Old Pink House offers a unique blend of Southern hospitality and paranormal activity. Bon Appetit. Well, there you have it, folks. 10 haunted restaurants and cafes that are sure to give you chills and maybe even a side of indigestion. So, the next time you're feeling adventurous and your stomach is rumbling for something a little more than just food, consider paying a visit to one of these eerie eateries. Stay spooky, everyone.